Watch, this is a star hamster. Today this hamster gets sold. Not for a few seeds, not for a sack, for a mountain of seeds. More seeds than a hamster could eat in 1,000 lifetimes. One hamster, one signature, a whole mountain. Where do all these seeds come from? Who pays for this? You do. Today Hamster explain how football make billions, and how every hamster in a suit gets rich off one simple game. Football is the biggest seed machine in the world. And the fan who loves it most, sits at the very bottom. First, the game itself. Football is simple. 22 hamsters run on grass. They kick one nut. One team kick the nut into a net. The crowd go wild. That is the whole game. Hamster kick nut, hamster happy. For most of history, this was just that, a game. Hamsters play for fun. Nobody get rich. But then the suit hamsters looked at that happy, screaming crowd, and they saw something the fans did not. They did not see a game. They saw a mountain of seeds, just waiting to be dug up. Because a crowd that loves something will pay for it. Again, and again, and again. All the suit hamsters had to do was build pipes to carry the seeds away. Meet Sammy. Sammy is a fan. Sammy love his team more than he love food, and Sammy love food very much. Sammy want to see his hamsters kick the nut, so Sammy go to the stadium. To get in, Sammy pay seeds for a ticket. Next match, more seeds. The match after that, even more. Every season the ticket cost more than the season before. Why? Because the club know one simple thing. Sammy will pay. Sammy always pay. Think about it. If a normal nut get too expensive, a hamster just buy a different nut. But a fan cannot buy a different team. A fan would rather pay than walk away. This is the loyalty trap. Love does not shop around, and the club know it. Now multiply Sammy by 60,000 hamsters every single week. That is a river of seeds. And believe it or not, tickets are one of the small pipes. Now, the shirt. Sammy want to wear his team on his chest. So Sammy buy a tiny jersey, then a scarf, then a little hat. Then, next year, a new jersey, because the club made a new one with one number changed and a slightly different collar. Same shirt, really. New seeds. Sammy buy it anyway. Here is the magic for the club. They take cloth worth maybe 2 seeds, they print the team name on it, and they sell it for 50. Because Sammy is not buying cloth. Sammy is buying a feeling. I belong. This is my team. And a feeling? You can sell to the same hamster forever. New shirt every year for the rest of his life. But now, the real money. The biggest pipe by far. And it is not in the stadium at all. It is on the screen. Millions of hamsters cannot fit inside the stadium, so they watch from home. And to show the match on a screen, the TV hamsters must pay. They pay the club for the right to point a camera at the game. And they do not pay a little. They pay seeds so huge the numbers stop making sense. Billions of seeds, just for permission to film. And here is the secret of the whole machine, so listen close. Where millions of eyes look, seeds follow. The more eyes, the more seeds. This one rule explains everything. TV money is so big that football clubs are not really sports teams anymore. They are television shows that happen to play football. And it loops. The club with the most TV seeds buys the best hamsters, so it wins more, so more hamsters watch, so it earns even more TV seeds. The rich club get richer. The small club fall behind. Now look at Sammy's jersey one more time. On the front, a logo. Not the team. A company. A bank hamster. A betting hamster. An airline hamster paid a fortune to put their name across Sammy's chest. The stadium? Named after a company. The grass, the screens, the sleeve, even the nut, all rented out to brands. So think about what just happened. Sammy paid 50 seeds for that jersey, And now Sammy walks around as a living billboard, advertising for that company for free. Companies pay to be seen by Sammy's eyes because Sammy's attention is worth seeds. Everywhere Sammy looks at football, somebody paid to be standing there. Hold on to that thought. We come back to it. Now back to our star hamster, sold for a mountain. With all those seeds pouring in from tickets, shirts, TV, and sponsors, the clubs have mountains to spend. So they fight over the best hamsters. One club pay another club a fortune just to move one player from here to there. This is the transfer. And the numbers climb every year because every club has more seeds than ever before. The star hamster's wage? In a single week, the star earned more seeds than Sammy will see in his entire life. And standing inside every single deal is a small, sly hamster, the agent. The agent take a cut of the transfer, a cut of the wage, a cut of every contract, every boot deal, every move. The agent kick no nut, the agent score no goal, and the agent walk away fatter than the players. Seeds do not stick to the field. Seeds stick to the hamsters in suits around it. And on every screen, between every match, the same loud voice. Bet your seeds on the game! These are the casino hamsters. They promise Sammy easy seeds. Just guess the score. Just pick the winner. Sometimes Sammy win a little. Mostly Sammy lose. Because the casino hamster set the odds, and the casino hamster always win in the end. The house do not gamble. The house collect. It is one more pipe, pulling seeds straight out of the fan's cheek. Only this one is dressed up to look like fun. So who sits at the very top? Above all the clubs sit the big hamsters, the ones who own the game itself. They run the tournaments. They sell the biggest rights. They collect a piece from almost everyone, and they answer to almost no one. And once, the richest clubs got greedy. They tried to lock themselves inside a special closed league to keep the biggest seeds for themselves forever and never let a small club rise up. But then something rare happened. The fans roared. They filled the streets. They said no. And the greedy plan collapsed in just a few days. It was a reminder the suit hamsters truly hate. The seeds only flow because the fans show up. No fans, no seeds. The fan holds all the power and almost never uses it. Which brings us to the trick, the wildest part. Sammy think he is the customer. Sammy think he pay his seeds and football gives him a game in return. But look at the whole machine again. The TV hamster pay billions. For what? To put Sammy's eyes in front of a screen. The sponsor pay millions. For what? For Sammy's eyes to land on their logo. The whole machine, every pipe, runs on one single thing. Sammy watching. Sammy's attention. Sammy's love. So Sammy is not the customer at all. Sammy is the product. The fan does not buy football. The fan is what football sells. 60,000 hamsters in the stands, millions more on screens. All of them packaged up and sold to anyone who wants to reach them. The game is just the bait. The fan is the catch. So is this bad? Yes and no. Those seeds build the stadiums, pay the stars, and make the spectacle Sammy loves so much. Without the seed machine, the big games would not exist. But every drop of that love gets measured, packaged, and sold, down to the very last seed. Remember 3 truths, hamster. Truth 1. The biggest seeds in football are not in tickets. They are in attention, sold to TV and sponsors. Truth 2. A fan cannot switch teams, so a fan will always pay. And everyone builds their fortune on that. Truth 3. The seeds only flow because the fan shows up. The fan is the product, but the fan is also the power. So football is not just a game. It is the greatest seed machine ever built around one simple nut. And the fan, who loves it most, sits at the bottom and pays for all of it, while also being the only reason it stays alive. And remember, hamster, love the game, but always know who eats your seeds. Full cheeks, clear conscience. Subscribe.